Okay, guys, here we are. I decided to do it this way. This is going to be the end of the clip. I'm going to add this on to the other video of the swap and glue from Becca, my sister, the Becca JB. Okay, so first off, I'm going to show you the pages that I did not use. Okay. So, I ended up, even though I liked it, it kind of just didn't really go with anything that I was doing. So, I did not use him on the rocket. And yeah, I used some fall pictures, but I felt like I had enough. So, this here is one I did not use. And, whoa, I'm bumping the camera. Well, it fell on me. And then that was the back side of it. Alright, this one with the, the ice creams, I didn't use that, even though I thought that was cute. I just couldn't really fit it in nowhere. And then none of this stuff on this page, front or back, really appealed to me. So I didn't use that. Now, that's all I did not use of all the pages that Becca sent me. Now, guys, are y'all ready for this? I don't even know if I'm ready for this. Okay, here we go. So it is a 2-page spread. But of course, I have my book folded. So I can show y'all one side at a time. Now, y'all, I'm weird. I'm crazy. You could say none of this goes together and makes any sense. But a little bit in my mind, it does. You could say I don't really have a theme, but a little bit in my mind, it does have a theme. So I kind of have a little bit of a story with it, but not much. Alright? So, this first side over here, you have a pretty fall or autumn, as they're calling it, scenery here. And then this is a trailer that is stacked high with hay bales, okay? And there is a girl standing in front of it. So that's autumnish, fallish, whatever you want to call it. You see peeking out over here a little bit of summer, okay? Because you see some slushy drinks and you see a popsicle. Okay. You can turn this flap back, and we're going to pretend that's not there, or it could really go with it. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to fold that back. And we're still in the fall or the autumn. Let me see if I can do this. Scoot it over here. I may have to stand up, make sure. Okay, so it says The Good Life. Savor the simple pleasures. So this is some more pretty fall scenery, right? Kind of ignore this right here for the time being. But right here it says Up a Lazy River. Okay. I had cut that out and just glued that over the water right there like that. But then you can fold this back. And I'm going to have to pull it over here. Okay. So you still have a beautiful fall scenery, right? But you see some more summer peeking through here. Alright. Now, like I said, this right here says Raised on Black Pond. I don't know if you could, incorporate it and make it work and fit. That was just there. You could just pretend that's not there. All this extra side with writing and stuff, pretend you don't see it. And the summer is the cute little babies eating watermelon and holding a flag and doing a thumbs up. And this pint-sized celebration right here goes with that. Okay? Alright, we're going to fold that back over and we're going to scoot it back over. So, here's the rest of the summer. Okay? So, it's a beach scene. People's in the water playing and on the sand. We're going to say that's a big motel up there, okay? And then, like I said, here's your slushies. You got your honeydew slushie. You got your cantaloupe slushie. And then you got the blueberry popsicle, which we're going to pretend is a blackberry popsicle. Okay. Then, just for funny, because it's cartoon, and I like cartoons, and I like funny, we've got these funny scenes here. You know, two teenagers in their bedroom. And it's showing what their bedroom looks like. One's on a laptop, one's with a book. They got a banner hanging of pictures. They got this poster, Grumpy Gardener. Then you have the lady with the hat and the gun that has run all the rats out of the house and says, aim high, and she's pointing up. So that's just fun. I'm just kind of going to let it pretend it goes along with the summer that's peeking through there. So then you can fold that back. Now that is your first page on the left side. So here we go. We're going to turn it over on this right side now. This is the best one. This is the one I like the best, okay? So, you have this fine, beautiful house, okay, mansion. And you have a picture hanging up or sticking up in the yard of what it used to look like in the past, okay? And we're just going to pretend this is not here, you know, right now. All right, they have this old-timey car, back in time, that's parked in their yard in front of their house, right? Right. Just for fun, I stuck the little bitty round old-timey lady, cartoonish lady, like it's a sticker on the side of the car door. Okay, you flip this back, and so inside, it's kind of mixed, you know, inside, outside, whatever, but that's just the best way I could figure out how to do it. So, say, inside this beautiful home here, they have this pretty little bench here in the cabinets, and they have a beautiful, what was that called? Bay window. And there's a little boy laying up on it reading a book. Just because I love that, you know. But then on the outside, hanging on their house, they crafted. They're crafters, see. And they make pretty things, and they took some bandanas, and they put it together and made it to look like a beautiful USA flag. And that's hanging on the outside of their walls, see here. And you got a table with stuff and a chair here. There's a flower here outside of that big, beautiful home. Okay, you flip this one back. In their backyard, behind that big, beautiful home, is this beautiful garden. So you walk through on a path. They even have signs up that's reading and telling about each of the flowers and how and what they put it in. This is a tire. This is an old washing machine. You know, some kind of tin bucket. These things. And then right here, this is pretty and pink and flowery right here. You'll see the rest of that in a minute. It's the top edge. But it says, Beyond Terracotta, gardeners get creative with their containers. Because they plant flowers in little red dragons. They plant flowers in mailboxes. Okay? They have some pretty ornament flowers, solar, that's in their yard. You kind of fold this back a little bit to see these. They have some pretty fairy garden birdhouses hanging in a tree. They got some pretty lights hanging to be pretty. And this is a pretty path of flowers in their garden here, which continues here. And this is like the back side of their big, beautiful home. All right, they got a sign sticking, you know, in amongst the flowers here in their garden, and it says, a garden is a friend you can visit anytime. Okay, we're going to pretend this right here is not there. You know, that little part there is just where we had to fold to keep it inside the book. But now this right here is another little thing they got hanging up. A pretty basket thing with flowers on it. It says welcome. And it's not really meant to be that way. These 4 wind chimes here are separate from each other and separate from this. But this is how it was in the magazine. And to me, it just looked like, okay? You have the round basket, the flowers. Hanging down from it is these 4 little wind chimes of a bird, a butterfly, a dragonfly, and a hummingbird. So that's how I put it on there, and that's what I'm pretending like it is. But then you can fold, see, there's the end of that, and you can fold that up. But you can bend this back to see these real good. Okay, but then you can pull this down. Yeah, I got it stuck a little bit, but that will be fine. And you're still seeing the garden at the back of the house. You know, here's another flag they painted on a pallet, and they got a red table and chairs, and they got flowers and buckets and stuff here. And this is the pretty pink flower. This was part of the envelope. I wanted to include that, so I did. And we're just going to pretend these little side pieces here is not there. So that's just their pretty garden in their backyard of their pretty house. Big, fine mansion. Pretty flag made out of bandanas. And this is their bay window and bench inside that big, beautiful home. And then they have an old-timey car with a sticker of an old-timey lady on it, and a picture in their front yard showing what their home used to look like in the past before they remodeled it and stuff. And so, voila, there you go. Now, I love it, y'all, and I hope y'all do too. Let's get to this right here. This prediction part of this swap and glue that my sister Becca, the Becca JB here on YouTube, sent me. It says, do not open until completed collage. Well, folks, I have completed the collage, okay? So let's get into this. And let's see what Becca's prediction was for me. I wonder, did I use anything she said I would use? Did I not use some things? Did I use some other things she didn't say I would use? Or what? Okay, that's all that's in the envelope. So it's a pretty yellow, I started to say index card, but I don't see the lines. I see here it looks like I started to say butterfly, but I think it's more like a flower that she punched out in it, which that makes it cute too. Okay, let's turn this over and read and see what she says. I predict you're going to use the patriotic red, white, and blue images with baby images on one page, the flower images on the other. Something, the old car with, okay, that's a W. I was seeing it as an L-O, but it's W-I-T-H, with the old car somewhere. Well, 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 if my sister just don't know me, then I just don't know what. Because here I've used the old-timey car, the old car somewhere. She predicted that. Okay, she predicted I was going to, she didn't say, see, she says use the patriotic red and white and blue images. Well, this is one of them. It's made with the bandanas. She didn't just say that it was made with bandanas. Knowing her, she probably didn't even know it was bandanas. Just had to pull your leg there, Becca. Okay. Let's see. But, okay, here's the patriotic flag. And, you know, your red and white flowers, that's patriotic. Let's see, what else here do I have? So, see, here's the patriotic pages here she predicted I would use. So, patriotic red and white images with baby images. Okay. The baby images, I did use the baby images. They were over here on this, oh, I don't want to mess it up. On this first side, okay. So when you open this one up and open it up this way, here's two of the babies right here, which is also patriotic. They're holding the flag. It's like 4th of July, and they're eating watermelon, having a picnic. So, yep. I did the baby images. The flower images, I used the flowers, a lot of them. Probably most of them. And then the old car. So she was right. I used everything. There is nothing that I didn't use that she said on here. But then I used some extra things that she didn't say on here. So, Becca, you know me quite well, I would say. I would have to say. Okay, she don't have her name on here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this prediction card, and I'm going to get me a clip, and I'm going to write her name and the date, and I'm going to clip it on these. And that's going to be, let me see here, where, you know, I've got the date and who sent me them images to do that with. And I'm thinking I'm just going to clip it right here on this. But I'll do that off camera. So guys, this video has been long enough. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. Becca, I hope you enjoyed it. I really did have fun putting this all together. Now, let's hope my phone, my camera, well, let me put these two clips together and get them up on YouTube tonight. Woo! All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, hang on, we ain't through yet. I want to say, we've been sick with COVID. Y'all know that. I let y'all know that. We're over it now. We're out of our quarantine. I hope so very much, because I love doing swapping clues. I missed doing swapping clues when I was sick and out. I'm hoping that that will not make any of y'all not want to do swapping clues with me. Please, pretty please. Of course, if it does, I totally understand. But man, I love swapping clues, and if I can't do any more, I'm going to miss it so bad. So I'm asking, please, if there is anybody else out there that I have not done a swapping glue with, I would love to do a swapping glue with you. I want to, the lady that, along with Jovi, Creating by Jovi, I think is her channel, that got this started, I would like to do one with her. I have sent my sisters off today, or had my husband to, the predictive swap and glue. So y'all be sure to go see hers at her channel, the Becca JB. She'll get hers in probably Friday or Saturday for me and do hers. I have also sent one off to Kiki. Kathleen Merkovich, I think is how you say her last name. That's her channel. I had asked her before we got sick. No, actually, she got in touch with me and asked me, and I said yes. And I had made up her packet and was going to mail it off, and then that's when I got sick. Well, I got in touch with her and let her know, and she said that was fine, that when we was well and out of our quarantine, to just go ahead and send it to her. So I sent that one off today, too, had my husband to. So, Kiki, if you see this, your package is on the way. But I will try to get in touch with you and let you know, too. And I had also got in touch with Tony from, oh, Lord, here we go. I should have wrote it down. Creative Chica Halls, I think, is her channel name. I had asked her, and yes, she had, you know, before I got sick, she was going to do a swap and glue with me. But then when I got sick, I had to let her know, and we postponed it. So I'm hoping, Tony, that you still want to do one with me. If you see this, please let me know. I'm also going to try to get in touch with you. There's a few others that I had wanted to get in touch with and do one with. I would like to do one with Soleil in Australia. I would like to do one with, I think her name's Kathy, and her channel's Kathy's Favorite Things. I would like to do one with her. Oh, there's just so many out there I want to do one with. So if y'all see this and would love to do a swap and glue with me, please email me and let me know. My email is shayann8@gmail.com. That is SHAYANN 8, meaning the number 8. You don't spell it out. You say you have put the number down, 8. Shayann8 gmail.com. Email me and let me know that you will do a swap and glue with me. And let's have some more swap and gluing fun, okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video, which will be another package I open up. The one about my collab that I had with my sister Becca and Pat from Blessed GMP, which means Blessed Grandma Pat. All right, guys, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.